Yo, collect and connect. Blake and Chad.
Chad.
And Blake.
Collect
and connect.
Blake and Chad's collect and connect.
Which one?
Frank goes to Blake and Chad's. This is Blake and Chad's. This is collect and connect.
Paintings and wall murals, right? Or,
yeah, murals.
I guess
murals I probably have
compared to your physical painting, I guess.
Yeah, so murals I probably have maybe 30 or 40 under my belt, and that includes like little throw walls and stuff like that, where you just like do an afternoon in an alley or something. But for paintings, I've been painting since I was 18, so and I'm 34, so it's got to be in the hundreds at this point. I mean.
Gotcha.
I have crates full of paintings. I have boxes. They're stacked up like 8 tall in my studio. Right. You can see ones right there. There's like 6 of them. There's more of them. There's more of them. There's more of them. Like the series that I'm working on right now for my solo show, they're called Pocket Beebs. So obviously like a Pocket Monsters reference. I started calling my little monster characters Beebs just because of like pet names you'd use for your cat or whatever, like, oh, you're a sweet little Beeb. So my character's a Beeb. And, yeah. And I did actually a run of these paintings, 2 runs of these paintings last year with 1X Run in Detroit.
Oh, nice.
So I did, I believe, probably something around like 30 or 40 of those characters then. And so this is like continuing that series and just calling them Beebs.
Oh man,
like
awesome.
Perfect, sweet little easy name for him.
What is your favorite gallery that you have had your art displayed in so far?
I think my favorite gallery is Thinkspace Projects. They're on Jefferson Boulevard in Los Angeles. They've been an aspirational gallery for me for probably my entire art career since like college, when I was buying magazines and working at the art store and doing whatever I was doing. Like, they just pick the most phenomenal artists. They showcase them so professionally and so beautifully and tell their stories in a way that like is just so exciting. So I'm lucky enough to have been in a couple of their group shows, and I'll actually be doing a live painting at Thinkspace at the end of October.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Will that be right on site at their building then?
Yep. Yeah, it'll be during their opening. So actually, Goop Mata is the one who runs that kind of program of doing the live paintings there. So he hit me up and I was like, hell yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
The connections are real. Also, our editor, I think, is going to your what was it? Secret Wars or your Paint Wars in Canada?
Secret Walls.
Secret Walls. Yeah, he's going to that, I think, right? He said.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, he said as soon as he heard you on our feed last time, he like, I'm booking tickets and going. So he's already ready to go. So.
Oh my gosh, Secret Walls is such a fun time. Like, I've done maybe a dozen of them now, and I don't have the best track record for winning, but I always have so much fun, and I love going to watch too. So I'm waiting for them to. They're going all around the country, and then I think they'll land back in LA, but it hasn't been announced yet. So we'll see. You know, yeah, the Obanoth is awesome. She's actually going to be part of my solo show. She's one of my guest artists.
Oh, cool.
And I met her through Secret Walls. Like, that's the day that I met her. I was doing a battle for the after party at Designer Con in 2017. And nice. And she beat me. So I don't know if I've ever beat her. I don't think so. I like it better when she's on my team.
There you go.
The little card that I showed you guys, this is her piece for my show. So the Obanoth.
Nice.
And is that from your Pokemon, Digimon inspiration right there? That seems like
absolutely.
Yeah.
I still have some of my cards from when I was a kid. I never had like the Charizard or anything, but they're still special. I have a binder for them now. My best friend bought me a binder because I'm a nerd. So
So like when you hear like Sailor Moon, do you start singing the song like I did?
absolutely.
I way too much.
How could you not? Like I've got anime tattoos. I've got a Dragon Ball piece.
Right?
I've got a Pikachu. Like you gotta just celebrate if you're a nerd. Like it gets easier as you get older.
And inside the app, you're totally allowed to do this now. So it's full range within the app. No one cares. No judgment in there. So
A couple of pieces from my solo show. So like this is one of them. And if you look at it, like there's just no glare kind of wherever you go with it.
Yeah.
There's
it's
nothing
super
flashing
flat.
back at me. That's dope.
Yeah. And it's also just like super velvety and like gorgeous.
Oh,
this is one of my
nice.
favorite
Wow,
pieces.
that's cool. Yeah.
That looks awesome.
Yeah. So,
So how do you actually probably paint the whole thing first and then you draw off of that? Or that looks like that's pretty wild. Like
yeah. So sometimes I'll paint like the whole background color and then I do a transfer on top and then I fill in my painting from there. Other times I do the transfer first and then just carve out the background color around the character and paint it that way. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with how these came out. So this is
awesome.
one of 32 of these.
That's awesome. Yeah, I like that character, like the little kitty one there with the 3 eyes.
Yeah.
Whatever you'd call it, but I'd seen it on your Instagram. I was like, yeah, that one's awesome. Love that one.
Yeah, her name's
That's sweet.
Triclopatria. I don't know what. See, the naming is like bizarre. Probably be like, if there was any gamification to it, it would probably be like either discounts in my shop or like, you know, first heads up preview for cool shit. Like,
Yeah. Which that's a great utility to have alone by itself.